A tier, in my opinion, this is much more of the middle again. These are the bottom 25. This is going to be the top 25. And this is kind of going to be like the middle 25, 24. Because I don't really know how the Miis are. So check out this middle tier. Starting, Toon Link. Bomb's pretty good. Up Yada Shield's pretty good. He has a sword. Bomb confirms. Kind of sucks at camping. Kind of sucks off stage. Kind of sucks at boxing people. Like, up tilt on shield, I don't think it's as good as it was, but I think people should give Toon Link a little more credit. Just a little. Meta Knight. His hitboxes suck. I actually think this character is much worse than this, but he's still seeing some tournament play. He still has ladders, up Yada Shield, edge guarding, amazing. Like, it's really hard to give this character, but his onstage just isn't what it could be. So he's kind of like lower than a lot of people expected. DDD. I think DDD is pretty good character. His hitboxes are really hard to punish. He has lower lag on his landing aerials. Gordo's super good. He forces you into situations where you have to guess, and I think that's amazing. However, he is not too great at approaching, so he's going to be camping you a lot, and a lot of characters are just better at camping DDD than he is at camping them. Though, when you're fighting characters that you have to fight, hitboxes do really well, and when you're fighting characters that can't zone, he's there. Ice. Ice, ice, ice. Where are they? The heck? Oh, there's a lot of eyes. Ice Climbers. The new cheerless desync looks absolutely broken. I would put this character up here purely because of that. Besides that, Nana still sucks. There's a lot of other things you have to worry about as Ice Climbers, but this character can be really scary. This character is already rising in tier lists. Big D showing work. I think Esan's working on Ice Climbers. Like, this character is going to get better, and I think that's just a fact. Game & Watch. Game & Watch, up B out of shield. That's all I have to tell you. You can't touch this character's shield. Combos out of up B out of shield. Scary landing on top due to up smash. Cool, you have directional air dodge as well, but down smash is also really good. Pancakes, whatever you want to call it, the neutral B, really good. Con, this character is light, probably still loses just disjoints. It's like, this character has a lot of pros. Still, it's Game & Watch, you know. Wii Fit Trainer. This character, in my opinion, won the lottery for buffs. Wadi has been showing me a lot of Wii Fit Trainer stuff. Like, this character is pretty insane. I think this character will struggle against characters that can go off stage or just ledge trap Wii Fit, top tiers, right? But this character has built-in limit. It's always a really big deal. Expecting to see a lot more out of this character, especially due to the fact that both Wii Fit and Game & Watch, nobody plays them. Nobody's going to know the matchup. They're going to rise until people understand how to fight these characters. This kind of adds on to my next point, Mega Man. Mega Man just keeps getting nerfed. He was like borderline top tier. Now he's down here. He could be better, but it feels like Mega Man's having to work harder and harder as each patch hits. Even projectile nerfs like on shield. Leaf shield nerfs. It's tough for the boy. It's tough for the man, I should say. And maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a good thing. Mega Man can be kind of tough to watch, but I wish he was better. It's not, sadly. Maybe they'll stop nerfing him next patch, though. Maybe they'll stop nerfing him next patch. Now, Samus, Dark Samus. This is one where I experienced it personally as I had to fight YB at Prime Saga. This character has so many intricate traps, and being able to charge neutral B in air makes it to where there's so many situations of mobility that you need to understand when fighting this character. And if you can pull this character to its fullest potential, like, it's really, really tough to fight. Down B ledge trapping, charge shot doing way too much percent, but the kicker is you can combo off charge shot. I'll get like 50% comboed if I get charge shotted at 0. Like, I don't feel like a projectile with that big percent should have that much of a reward, but it does. And that's kind of what makes Samus such a good character. Next on the list, Bowser. Bowser having tough guy makes a lot of matchups really solid. Other than that, really strong aerials, really strong tilts. Up B out of shield. Up B out of shield is a super strong option. That's something I didn't touch upon Samus. Up B out of shield. Like, having an immediate out of shield option is super solid. And Bowser, surprisingly, is just slowly moving up the ranks. A lot of people thought DK was the best heavy, but to some people it's Bowser. I think that's pretty amazing. Now next, a character I have no faith in, Ness. I think Ness, I don't know, I feel like he's kind of the same from the last game, except he has magnet stalls. Magnet stalls give a lot of mix-up potential for this character. And again, while he has not too much range, he's stubby, he's a pretty young kid, but he has a lot of mobility tricks. PK Fire is really good in this game. Up B off stage is way harder to avoid. Like, Ness can trap you so solidly with both projectiles, movement, and the aerials that he does have, that he's a very strong character in this game. And we're starting to get to the tier of stronger characters as well. Next on the list, not too much representation, but I think he will start having it, Mewtwo. Mewtwo, also on top of the buff lottery. He kind of still struggles from the fact that this part of him is still a hitbox, the tail. But Shadow Ball is pretty solid. He has really good zone breakers. Disadvantage kind of sucks, but teleport recoveries are always super solid until people start two-framing them. He has really long range, both on the ground and in the air, and he can kill people really early. So I think Mewtwo, a lot of people thought he was super broken, kind of fell off, and then he got some buffs. So I think Mewtwo will kind of round out as just a pretty solid character. And Mewtwo's brethren following him, Lucario. Lucario lost some setups around Genesis patch, but having like setups off of Aura Sphere charge is still really scary. Still a character where if you have Aura, your opponent's gonna die, and you really need to understand like how to fight Lucario, how to punish his disadvantage, how to just like fight his neutral. Because just like Samus, he's a very movement-based character. Like he has a lot of movement while he doesn't have like the best range. There's a lot of movement, and he has a command grab that kills very early. So better watch out when you're fighting this guy, as he might literally be moving like all around you until your stocks are gone. You know him, you love him, Duck Hunt. You probably don't love him. Frame 1 can is amazing to break combos on characters where combos don't really work out too well. Still amazing ledge trapping. It can be hard to edge guard him because the can getting shot up. Frisbee, I forget what it's called. I'm just gonna call it Frisbee. The Frisbee and the gunshots, that move is broken in this game. Because even if you destroy the Frisbee, like the gunshots still go off. So you can get comboed off of that into like so many setups. The character has disjointed smash attacks. And Duck Hunt can act out of up B now. I don't know if many people know that, but it makes it to where Duck Hunt's disadvantage is kind of a lot better than the previous games. And I'm not looking forward to facing another Duck Hunt in bracket. One almost took me out in winners at Heart of Battle. I'm sure I'll find another one. Next character, which people might think is kind of high, is Richter and Simon Belmont. One of the reasons for them being this high is matchup versus Olimar and up B out of shield. Their recovery sucks, their ledge trapping is really good, and their down tilt makes it to where they can play a pretty good keep away game. I think they're some of the best like true zoners in this game, where they're never trying to fight you. They're never trying to fight you. Like, you have to catch them, and if your character can't punish them too hard off stage, you probably already lost the game. So that's why I'd put Belmont at this very nice area, and we're kind of getting close to the end of A tier. Next character, Ganondorf. Ganondorf, his aerials are so good. His aerials are good. His grounded moves are good. His recovery is not good. But he also has a command grab that leads into tech chase death. Or just tech chase a lot of percent. Like, this character, if he gets a few reads on you, you're dead. If he doesn't get a few reads on you, he's still a really good character. Like, you don't need reads for Ganondorf to do work. And kind of just makes him really scary. His nair is so dumb. His nair is like one of the best moves in the game, I swear. Like, even Sour nair like lingers forever. Like, all he does is stick out his foot. Next character on the list, thanks to some buffs, I put them at top of high tier, kind of like same area as my last tier list. PacMan, being able to charge your fruit, recovery being pretty hard to gimp. Well, not charge your fruit, but recharge your fruit after you pick it up. Character has a lot of mix-ups. Character's always playing his own game, and it's really tough for PacMan. It's really tough for you to play your own game versus PacMan, along with the fact that you've probably never fought a PacMan, so this PacMan is just already ready to fight you and you have no idea what you're getting yourself into. Sinji, T, you guys are awesome. Now another character based on more recent results, same as PacMan, Yoshi. Yoshi, you have eggs that bounce on the ground to help fighting projectile people. You have F tilt to combo. You have pretty good up smash. Like Yoshi overall, like good air mobility, good buttons, good projectile. Like Yoshi has everything. I still think Yoshi's disadvantage is not so great, but being able to double jump up B to recover even higher makes it so much better in this game. And like I'm scared for the day I fight a good Yoshi in bracket. Yoshi looks adorable, but he's kind of out to kill you. Like let's be honest. Now the last two characters in this tier, I'm gonna put Cloud. Cloud, the Final Fantasy boyo. He gets overshadowed by a lot of the cast, but that's not really why he's here. It's the reasons why he gets overshadowed. Doesn't really have combos. Neutral is kind of telegraphed. Recovery is pretty buns. But if you can't do anything about his neutral, like you're still gonna lose to space back air landing fair. Cross slash is still really good along with all of his limit moves. And like end of the day, like he has a giant sword. Literally a giant sword. Like that thing is one of the most disjointed things in the game, even if Cloud decides not to use his full arm for his nair. The final character in this tier, Falco Lombardi. I think this character is so much better than what people think. He can mash very hard in terms of he has good grounded moves, he has good aerial moves, low landing lag, throw combos, like very good smash attacks. His recovery is not even bad either because he has a really high double jump. You can react to side B, but I think his high double jump is more so the takeaway of Falco's recovery. So the cons that this character has aren't too high, while he has a lot of stuff going for him. It just sucks if you get gimped. So if you're fighting with Falco, try to edge guard him. That's like your best case to fighting this character because on stage he's a menace. And that rounds out my A tier. So A tier is pretty solid bunch. I would say, again, A tier is kind of, in my opinion, the high tier of the cast, while A plus starts to transition in the top tier, and S is just clearly top tier.